Laura here again, owner and founder of Fearless Femmepoledance Academy. And today we're doing another beginner-friendly combo, but it's a little bit tricky, so I'm gonna label this an advanced beginner combo. Again, I'm gonna put my website details below as well as my Instagram if you wanna check out any of these neat little reels that I like to do. Okay, so the first part of this combo is a fan kick. So to set yourself up for your fan kick, you're gonna come to the side of your pole. So we're gonna grab the pole with our inside hand. I'm reaching around to the other side of the pole to grab. I'm not grabbing on the same side of the pole as me. It is the other side of the pole with my thumb pointing up, forearm resting against the pole. My outside hand is gonna come across and I'm gonna grab thumb up, almost touching my hands, okay? And here we're going to engage our shoulders. So again, when I say engage your shoulders, that means pull your shoulders down away from your ears, okay? Because we want to be able to have this nice engagement so we're nice and strong and not dangling. This is what it'll look like if you're not engaged. It's not that cute. So we're going to engage. Pull those shoulders down. Okay, we're gonna lead with our inside leg, okay? You're gonna think of going away from your pole and then to the other side, okay? Do this a couple times to get used to the motion that we're doing. Think of a fan, okay? Out and around, okay? So your other leg will just follow, trying to keep it straight. If not, you can put a little bit of a bend in it. That is totally okay. And we're gonna be trying to get to the other side of our pole here, okay? So we're gonna engage, inside, outside. Okay, but instead of planting here, as we turn into the pole, we're gonna straighten our legs out and grab the pole into our pole sit, okay? So we're getting to our straight-legged pole sit, and for my super beginners, this is gonna hurt your thighs. If you're looking for thigh conditioning exercises, click the website below. I have a lot of exercises on my website to try and desensitize your thighs, okay? So again, we're going to go inside leg, out and over as we turn into our pole like this, bringing our legs to a sit. Trying not to touch the ground throughout that whole movement, okay? So I'll do it again nice and slow. Inside leg first, outside. If you don't have engaged shoulders, you're probably not going to be up high enough for that to look nice, right? So if I'm not engaging my shoulders, I will kind of land like this. Not cute. Engage those shoulders. All right, here we go one more time. I'm gonna squeeze with my thighs here to keep me up on the pole, pointing those toes. That keeps my muscles engaged, and I'm going to use whatever hand I feel better with. I like to use the hand that's away from the audience, so if you're my audience, I don't want to put my hand up like this because I'm kind of like hovering up my torso, you know what I mean? So if you're keeping your audience in mind, you want to use your hand that's at the back. So I'm just going to lean out, make it nice and pretty. Then I'm going to readjust, put both of my hands back on the pole. I'm going to bend my legs, okay, while still squeezing through my thighs. Engage those shoulders, push back. Okay? Okay, now that we've pushed back, I do a body roll here, okay? So to do the body roll, I'm gonna pick my chest up as I bring my pelvis up next, and then push out the booty. And then squeeze my glutes back in, come back up to the pole. Well, yeah. Practice that a couple of times. Lead with your chest. Think chest, tummy, hips, push back. Squeeze your glutes forward. Reverse it, okay? One more time. Chest, tummy, hips, back. Chest, tummy, hips, back. Hips, tummy, chest. Back to the pole. We're only doing one of those. You can add a couple more, and it depends on your style. So then from here, we are going to take our what was our inside hand, okay, so now it's kind of our outside hand. We're gonna reach up and grab the pole nice and high here, and we're gonna turn away from our pole, okay, so we're going out this way, okay, this way. we're gonna be doing a pole feint. It's kind of a different variation of a pole feint. You can do it as big as you want, you can do it as little as you want. So, a regular pole feint, you're gonna come out like this with your hand to kind of guide you to where you're going, and you're gonna bend that inside leg, okay? And you're gonna bend, coming down like this, okay? Nice and gentle. The way that I do my pole feint, I don't keep my bending leg in one spot. I kind of use it to kick myself to the other side of the pole. I'll show you again. Okay, and then I use that free hand to come down the pole, not really gripping it, just kind of placing my palm on the pole to keep my body steady so that I'm not kind of like falling all over the place. So again, two different ways to do the pole feint. This is more beginner friendly one. You're going to, same leg as the hand that's up, that's going to be the one that bends, as your other arm is going to straighten out and come out away from your pole, and that same leg is going to do the same thing. It's going to straighten away from the pole like this, okay? So it's going to look like this. Nice and dramatic like, allow your body to come down to the floor. Okay, and then the way that I like to do the pole feint, I'm going to shoot that hand up again. Same thing, I'm just, instead of planting and bending this leg, I'm going to kick off with it, okay? So I'm going to be like, whee! Landing in the same spot that we would land as if we did that regular pole feint. From here, we're going to lay down onto our side, and then this leg that's closer to our audience is going to come up, and we're going to grab the pole with our knee pit, okay? I'm really going to squeeze that pole with my leg. So I'm squeezing my ankle towards my butt as I turn to the other side of the pole, okay? I'm going to kind of use this free leg to direct me to the front of the pole, and I'm going to be pivoting on this same shoulder as the leg that's grabbing the pole, okay? I'm also going to use this free hand to kind of catch me as I come over, okay? So we're thinking of doing a shoulder roll. We're going to come over, pressing in, releasing from the pole. Now, fish flops are really hard to show you smoothly when I do them slowly. The best way to get a smooth fish flop is to really try and push that chest out as you're rolling over, so you can do a nice rocking motion down, okay? But practice makes perfect. You're not gonna nail it the first time you do it. I mean, you might, if you do. I'm super jealous. But it took me a really long time to be able to even just figure out how to stick my chest out for that one. Okay, I'm gonna show you from a different angle so you can see what I mean, okay? So I'm gonna do a regular pole feint this time so you can kind of see what that would look like all together. Okay, so again, we're gonna shoot up that hand, turning away from our pole, bending that inside leg, coming to this side of the pole. We're gonna kind of push ourselves down so we can lay down onto our side, then swing this leg that was bent behind us, this was the planted one. We're gonna swing it up, grab that pole, pivot on the same shoulder, release. Don't release like that though, you might end up hurting yourself. Okay, let's do it one more time. I'll kind of walk you through it. I'm gonna speed up the fish flop part of it, but you can just go back and rewind and pause wherever you need, okay? So fan kick to pole sit, okay? Inside leg, out and over, pole sit. Readjust your hands, bend your knees, bring your feet out, chest, tummy, hip, sit, hip, tummy, chest. Shoot that hand up the pole, turn away from your pole with the other one, landing like so. If you need to push yourself away from the pole a little bit, that's fine. Lay down onto your shoulder, coming up. Not so smooth, but you get what I mean. So if you are not quite ready to do that fish flop around to the other side of the pole, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a regular shoulder roll so that we can get nice and comfortable doing our shoulder rolls. So to do a proper shoulder roll, you start on your back, okay? And we're gonna go over to the right side. So I'm gonna be rolling over onto my right shoulder. So I'm looking in that direction. Don't look in the opposite direction that you're rolling because you're gonna hurt your neck. So you really need to look to where you're going. So we're gonna bring our feet both up, rolling over to our knees, hair flip. Okay, and then you go right back into whatever kind of choreography you'd like to add to this. All right, so let's try it on the other side. This is my bad side. I don't even know if I can do a fish flop on this side, but we're gonna give her hell, okay? Remember, your inside leg goes first and your outside leg just kind of follows along, okay? Okay, we're gonna go up and over, pull, sit, both hands back up, bend your knees, body, roll. I'm gonna shoot up one of my hands. This time I'm gonna use my opposite hand and I'm going to do a pole feint. Pole feint. Okay, and then now that we're here, we're gonna lay down and you can either do a regular shoulder, roll over to your knees, or you can do this fish flop thing. I'm gonna try the fish flop thing. And I guess I should have done the normal the normal one. Let's do that again on my bad side, but I'm going to show you what it looks like with the regular shoulder roll, okay? Here we go. Fan kick, sit, free grip, back, pole feint, and just your regular schmegular shoulder roll. Woo! So again, there's some different variations in this. There's two different variations of the pole feint. You can do the regular gentle down, or you can do my favorite where I really kick myself to the other side of the pole. And two different endings for shoulder roll. You can do the fish flop. It's okay if it's not smooth. The more you work it, the smoother you'll get it. Or you can do the regular shoulder roll. Alrighty, here we go in heels. Again, we're doing fan kick to pole sit, body roll, pole feint, shoulder roll. Okay, here we go. So fan kick. I feel like the sit looks much better with the heels. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so now to keep things nice and even, I will show you my bad side. So enjoy. I will not be doing a fish flop on this side because I have not wrapped my head around doing it on my bad side yet. I just started getting it on my good side like a year ago, so gotta celebrate the tiny wins, right? And make do with what we have. So again, same thing, other side, except I'm doing a regular, I'll be doing a regular pole feint and then a regular shoulder roll for my bad side, okay? So first, fan kick. Body, roll, pole feint. Shoulder, roll. So again, on my good side, I showed you the two harder variations, and on my bad side, I showed you the easier variations of this combo. So please feel free to try both if you want to give yourself a challenge. You can't really learn anything unless you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and you're trying new things. It doesn't have to look polished and pretty every single time you do it, because that's just how we learn. That's how we get better. Practice, practice, practice. Consistency is so key when it comes to pole dancing. But yeah, I suggest you to do both sides, pretty please, and try both variations, okay? So Ginger wanted to join us for the goodbye today because I cannot keep her out of my camera today. Can I? No, you're super needy. So again, have fun with these. Make sure you're always warming up before you do any kind of, where are you going? Make sure you're doing a nice warm up. Make sure you're always doing a good warm up and stretch after you have trained. So again, make sure you are trying both sides. Give both variations a go. Thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the links below to check out my more in-depth tutorials that I do have on my website. And I hope that everyone has a great day. So train safe and train fearlessly. Ow! You listen to me. I am the boss. You are not the boss. Right?